Are we on the internet?
Yay, all cleric episode. Woo!
Sure, all cleric episode. Tonight, the Mighty Nine battle a succubus, an incubus, a demon, and each other. Did you like it?
No,
Why not?
it was really stupid.
Thank you. We'll discuss all that and more with my guests, Taliesin Jaffe and Laura Bailey.
Ayo, ayo.
Ayo, ayo. All that and more tonight on Talks Machina. A mournful quaff?
It's a mournful quaff.
I saw them at the Troubadour a couple of years back.
Great band.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen and friends, everyone around the world watching live on Twitch and later on YouTube.
Yo.
Are we leaning into the tired tonight?
How you doing?
I mean, there's no other way to lean.
We're a little tired from, we had a wonderful, busy, stacked weekend in Seattle at Emerald City Comic Con.
So good.
And then busy couple of days back at the office here. You know, the shows must go on, as they say. We have a few announcements. General admission tickets will be on sale for our live show in Indianapolis during Gen Con tomorrow morning. This is your warning. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Check your local listings for when that is. 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
I don't know.
Tickets for our live show will go on sale. The VIP tickets went on sale today. They are gone. Tomorrow, general admission, 10 a.m. Eastern. Set your alarms. You know, have a buddy system. That always works for me when I'm trying to get Sheryl Crow tickets. I couldn't get through it.
We tried it for Sarah Bareilles.
Yeah,
And it
but
didn't happen.
I mean, of course she sells out in seconds.
Sold out immediately.
She's a killer. Check out queerworld.com/events for all the details.
Oh, that was great.
I've never gotten to see her live. I really want to.
Oh my gosh,
Sarah
she's
Bareilles?
so good.
Yeah.
She's
You gotta go.
fucking flawless.
You've gotta
I
go.
bet. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to see her live. I just have never. She never came anywhere near me, and in the past 2 years, I just haven't. I don't think she's come out again in the last couple of years.
She's in LA. She was in LA the 19th. What is today?
Today's the
19th.
19th.
She's playing tonight.
Laura, you can go. You can go.
No, but it's a super small venue, and so, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
One
She's
day.
playing probably not just now, but in like an hour.
She's
Maybe
certainly prepping
we'll see
right
what's
now.
going on when we get out of here.
Sarah, if
Max,
you're watching,
call some of our incredibly
hit us
powerful
up.
friends.
We would love to come backstage.
Max is getting out his Rolodex. Definitely want to say so much love and thank you to everyone that came and met us at Emerald City Comic Con this weekend.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I was really blown away. It's not that everybody's nice everywhere, but Seattle, everyone was in such a good mood both days. It just seemed like they were really lifting us up and making us feel special. So
The cosplay was amazing.
The cosplay was insane. I heard over 200 people were at one of the cosplay meetups
Oh my
alone.
gosh.
Over 200 people. I need to find pictures. I haven't had time to go mining yet for all the
Yeah.
cosplay photos, but
I haven't stopped either.
lots of Jester.
Of course, there's a lot of Jester. Are you kidding? Wow.
Well,
Jester on helium.
yeah, it kind of sounded like a little bit of drunk Jester going on. Also, another announcement, we are going to be taking a week off next week on Critical Role, so no show on Thursday, March 28th. We'll also be dark the following week for the April 2nd episode of Talks Machina. We have half the cast out of town, we
Yeah.
found out today.
Everybody got family obligations.
Everybody's got some family stuff happening. It's kind of that time of the year where this goes on. So, gonna take a week off from CR, gonna take a week off from Talks Machina, and then we'll be back.
Yay.
So, rather than just do an episode with just kind of like
3 people.
a couple of you, which should be kind of lame.
I mean, it could be awesome,
Depends on which 3.
but I feel like the way things are going, it could be a really bad time to be missing from,
Especially since
people almost died.
one of the clerics will be
I wasn't gonna say
gone.
anything.
Some
I wasn't
people
gonna say anything.
did sort of die.
Sort of.
Sort of. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it.
Depends on how you feel about the movie Flatliners.
Didn't they remake Flatliners,
They did,
dude?
they did,
no.
but I don't think it did very well at
Why
all.
would you do that? Look at
Right.
me, remakers of Flatliners. Stop it.
They're watching.
Anyways,
They might be.
another announcement we have, a Kickstarter update. You guys are familiar with
Oh.
our Kickstarter?
Oh.
Our Kickstarter, or what the code name for it in the office is Constant Tears. We have 30 days left in the campaign, and you all have raised over 7.6 million United States dollars. If we hit our next stretch goal, we'll have an entire 10 episode series.
What?
A 10 episode series. This thing started out as a 20-minute special, right?
22-minute
22-minute special? Forgive me, I forgot about the extra 2 minutes. And now it's a 10 episode, now it's a show. Now it's no longer.
It's already a show.
This is a show.
But then it'll be like a full 10 episode season.
I am waiting on a callback from literally everyone. I've asked for a cameo. I've asked, some sort of red shirt scenario I'm fine with. I've talked to my entire team. No one's heard from anyone. I said, we've been busy.
I think there's been talks, but it would be annoying because we'd have to get like a whole separate session just for you so the cabbage smell wouldn't permeate
Oh,
the
stop
rest
it.
of them.
You know what happens now is I go to the cons and then someone says, can we take a picture? And then we take a picture and they go, oh my goodness, you don't smell like cabbage at all. And I'm like, because it was a joke that a guy made one time 2 years ago. Jesus.
To be honest, Brian,
Yes.
this has nothing to do with your scent.
No,
but
I don't care.
If you were going to be a character around that arc, I genuinely think you'd be a really good Kynan.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
That could be really interesting. What do you think Kynan's rate would be? Hey guys.
$2.
That's cool. That's more than I get paid to do this. Also, one of the other stretch goals, Ashley Johnson, I'm sure you've heard of her, will DM a one-shot. Now, I know her idea for a one-shot. I've known it for a little while. We talked about it yesterday even.
Is it the one that she was telling me
Yes.
about? Oh my gosh.
And I want to see this happen so bad. I'm so willing to see it happen. I sold Max's Vespa.
Oh.
Because we gave his car to Arsqueef.
Yeah.
That's currently on a boat on its way over to, he's British.
Kind of mean, man.
So thank
By the
you
way,
all.
Thank you for the Vespa. That's really
You're
cool.
welcome. Thank you for the
For
cash.
a while.
Thank you all so much for your support along the way of this Kickstarter. It's been crazy. Everywhere we go, people are asking about the Kickstarter. TSA in Seattle, who was it? One of us got stopped. I was in a
Not
different
me.
line. I have to go through a separate line where they remove my clothes. They check.
I don't think that's the TSA line, Brian.
Really?
Yeah.
The TSA people are the ones who wear the hazmat suits, right?
Yes.
Check out critroll.com, just in case Zach needs a second, /animated for more details.
There's the hair.
Now we're making Steve. Now I can see between Steve's sheets. Without further ado,
What?
What?
Look
look at my view.
Can we just continue
Steve
with the
is
show?
like this, holding a camera,
Why was that your Steve impression?
because he does this eyes. His eyes are always like this.
You make Steve look so scary. Steve's so lovely.
Does this look scary to you?
Yes.
It looks
Stop it, Brian.
terrifying.
Episode 55 of Critical Role Campaign 2, Duplicity.
Duplicity.
We're back. We have some. I tried to get a nap today.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Oh, I know.
I got like 10 minutes of
There's
one.
no time to
And then I
sleep.
came and woke you up because I started feeding him French fries. Things get weird when we're tired. We have some crit roll stats for episode 55, courtesy of our friends at Crit Roll Stats.
I'm ready.
Oh, wow, my hand almost made that appear, right? This episode sets the Campaign 2 record for most player D20 rolls at 211.
Whoa.
That is a lot.
This could be at 2 battles.
Wait till you see GIF of the week, though.
Technically, y'all had 3 because
Technically, we had 3.
Technically, it was 3, yeah.
Yeah.
The current show record is 230 in 114. So I think of campaign 1 because that was the big Vecna.
The big fight.
The big fight. The Mighty Nine dealt 752 damage, 280 of which
Was against each
was
other.
against each other.
Oh, no wonder.
Ow.
Yikes. That is so much damage against each other. Nowhere near as much as you've caused each other in real life, though.
True.
Still healing.
Psychic.
Psychic damage. It's so true. It's so true. Jester and Caduceus both dealt 44 damage, none of which was friendly fire.
Nice.
So you guys stayed clean.
Yeah.
Your consciences are clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the end of the episode, the Mighty Nine had 8 spell slots left among them of 45 total.
That blows my mind. That's so freaking many spell slots that aren't like, I mean, not like 45, all of them, and then y'all got all the way down to freaking 8. 8!
I don't know where those
Probably
were. Who
Caleb
had
and
them?
Clay.
I had a bunch of level 1s.
I was going to
okay,
say,
okay.
Caleb probably was hanging on to a few.
By the end of the
You might
episode,
have
I had
some.
0 spell slots left.
Yikes. Travis only has 2, right?
Yeah.
I had some level 1s and level 4.
My goodness. What was your level 4? Do you remember?
I just had it. No, I mean, I had a spell slot
Oh,
in
you had a
case I had
slot.
to. It was in case I was the one standing at the end. So.
Yeah.
Yikes. You weren't.
Nope.
Spoiler alert.
We're going to talk about this tonight.
We might talk about that a little bit.
Well, it's almost 7:15, so we might not.
We should probably get to like talking about it.
I am. What's wrong with you?
Just saying.
Yeah, man.
I'm just as tired as you are, except I don't have a baby and stuff like that, you know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
waking me up at 4 in the morning and stuff like that.
He slept really great last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you been doing what I told you? We just let him suck on an Ambien for
Just a
about 10,
little
10
teeny
15
bit.
seconds?
Yeah, it's been working really great.
Taliesin. CD88 has a question
We
for
didn't
you.
do. We don't do that. We don't do
I
that.
don't think you have to tell them.
Just being clear.
Steve said it's not right to judge. Taliesin, Marisha made sure to write "Stay Alive" in her notes for Bo. Do you think it's time to reevaluate the types of notes you're keeping for this campaign?
I do have my first note for the since that last episode of my new campaign.
And what is it?
No. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's man. Ow.
I know. That hurts. It hurts. Do you keep pretty detailed notes?
Not as Clay. I had
Right.
notes that I would keep for other characters, but for Clay, I only keep things that I think he would pay attention to, because I like having him be a little befuddled, and I peek at yours, which are, while not the clearest,
Not useful
are
at all.
pretty hilarious. So
They're very beautifully
They
pictured.
are
have gotten-
very colorful.
At the beginning of the campaign, I was trying to keep some sort of, and then I realized Sam was taking detailed notes, so it didn't quite matter. So now I just sort of write down anything that sounds interesting to me and just draw dicks and shit the rest of the time.
Do you find when other people are RPing and you're not involved that you feel awkward, so you draw dicks during that time because of that? Or is it
No.
just like if there's a quiet moment, you're just gonna draw a dick, or if you're waiting for your turn in initiative or whatever?
I don't know,
wanna know-
when it is that I draw.
The dick
doing.
origins.
I feel like you just
I
do
don't
it.
even like, sometimes I'm not even like, I don't know if I'm looking
Not even
down. I'm
looking
not
down.
sure what I'm doing. I have no idea when I doodle. It's usually after Matt's, okay, that's a lie. It's usually after Matt's described something really cool, because I tend to draw what I imagine he is talking about. Like when he was talking about, not necessarily
He's been
just
talking
dicks.
about a lot of dicks.
Been talking about a lot of dicks this campaign.
Not just dicks, but like he talked about the cavern entrance that looked like a mouth. And so I drew like a cavern entrance with like stalactites and stalagmites and like a pool in the middle of it that looked like a mouth.
a dick floating through the mouth.
I didn't draw a dick in that particular one. I drew, did I?
I feel like there were
One of
dicks
the
involved.
stalagmites might have looked like a dick.
Yeah. I thought at least there were mushrooms in the cavern or something. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
And then
One
like
of the-
I drew a
one of those-
spiral staircase because we
One of
went
those
down a
dicks
spiral
was,
staircase.
one of those mushrooms was not a mushroom, Taliesin.
Yeah, well, no.
Hey, Laura. T-Keg wants to know, of everyone, you seem the most distressed by Caleb's fiery heel turn. Was this the twins shining through, or is betrayal like that something new and jarring for Jester?
It's a little bit of both.
Oh, interesting.
I also always just give Liam a lot of shit because
It's fun.
because we're actually siblings. But yeah, I was just like, "Ugh, he's so good at doing things because his character would do it and not using the knowledge, So if Matt's like, light him up, he's like, I would use the really high level because that's what I would feel obligated to do.
Yeah.
But it also at the same time, like he makes a good point that it's better to use up a 4th level spell slot there than doing something like terrible, like banishment on one of us, which he could have done.
Yeah.
So
He could have done banishment?
on one of us, if we didn't roll a save on it, yeah. I mean, he could have cast that spell.
That would have been sick.
Yeah.
Who would you guys love
I don't
to
know
have
if
seen
Matt. I don't know
banished?
how it was working. If Matt was going like, what did you say?
I would want to be banished. I want to
You would?
Beetlejuice the hell out of that. Yeah.
You'd be able to juice the hell
No,
out of
the
that?
Oh,
Beetlejuice, like-
Beetlejuice, where you go to the worm
Beetlejuice.
location.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
ride one back.
Yeah, that would be
That'd be
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
It was a crazy ride, friends.
Crazy ride.
I mean, that it banishes you for
Wow.
a while.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Yeah.
For both of you from Scrap Games, given that both of you have lived lives mostly without friends, how do Jester and Cad feel about having been attacked by some of the closest friends they've ever made? Do they have any new doubts about the Mighty Nine?
No, he had siblings, man. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clay had siblings. He's used to those that love and trust turning on you pretty hard. So,
Oh shit.
yeah. He's seen some shit.
Jester did not have siblings, so yeah, she's feeling. I mean, she was pretty distraught about Caleb doing that. So.
There's a mini Caleb next to you now.
I know, and he's got button eyes.
Well, don't be afraid to touch it.
He seems like
No, that's no. Is this your character shining through, or should we?
No, that's a horror film right there.
It is kind of.
I love
it is-
this doll
I love it.
definitely comes alive at night
Yeah.
and walks around the studio.
Yeah. That's Caleb at 0 hit points.
Oh, he's got the little X's.
But you know what? He's got very soft hair.
He does.
So that makes him better.
Maybe it's horsehair.
Make Jester and Caleb hug.
Come here. Say you're sorry, Caleb.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh wait, they're like that's kind of. But, okay, there.
Max is so hard right now. Where is he? He loves puppets. This is what this show has become.
I can't do a German accent for shit.
hello. Hello, Caleb.
I am Caleb.
I am.
Oh right, here, wait. That makes more sense.
Yes, this makes much more sense that I would be holding the doll. Hello.
Caleb,
Yes.
try not to hit me anymore with any fireballs, eh?
I'm not going to not do that. I'm going to hit you with many fireballs.
Whack!
Oh.
Ha.
Ow.
Well,
Oh, that was.
Thing that ever happened.
I have a lot to read online tonight.
Man.
I'm excited. We could stop the show now. Should we, Steve? No, okay.
We'll never get any
Taliesin.
phone calls from Jim Henson's
Yeah.
people.
You don't think so?
Nah.
That was some of the best voice acting I've heard tonight.
I'm ready. Farscape streaming, man. I'm ready to come back.
Happy.
Yes.
Taliesin Gareth Academy wants to know, what was going on in your head as Sam mentioned the explosive arrow? Your face said so much all at
My
once.
thought was, fuck, that's expensive.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to be fine. That's the thing, is I was not worried about that. I was just like, and I knew you had the spell slot, so
Yeah.
it was just, oh, and to be fair, I thought a lot about this, of all the recriminations I was giving myself during that game and all the places where I was doing things and then 10 minutes later going, that's the dumbest thing, I can't believe you did that. That was not dumb. That was, it would have been worse to be at the mercy of that creature there for a moment. That would have gone way worse. Like, it was better, I was toast no matter what. Better to do that there so we could get in right away.
Right.
Yeah.
clear the
That is
field.
true. And to be fair to Sam, he had that prepped before
Yeah.
that monster was next to. So he had that action saved regardless. If
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it just happened that he
Maybe
came
that'll
into
teach
melee.
him a lesson about indiscriminate weaponry that just
saving.
fills the area.
You think that'll teach Sam a lesson?
No.
No, because you know what's funny is didn't Scanlan suffer the same fate because of an explosive?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
never
something
learned.
like that.
Yeah.
He's never learned.
Yeah.
Laura, Pamerica Chavez wants to know.
Ooh.
Jester's creative spell use has been pissing off enemies and making her a target of their anger in battle. Is she worried at all over her own well-being, or is she mostly focused on the rest of the party's safety?
It's a little bit of both, you know. I think she is definitely fighting the fear that she faces during battles now, because she feels, you know, mortal. She realizes like, oh, this could happen, especially now seeing Caduceus fall. So there's a little bit of that, and at the same time, she is, you know, at her core a protector, both physically and emotionally, of people. So, you know, it's a struggle.
Yeah, I could tell from your spell usage, she's a real protector of people. It's time for Gift of the Week.
You mother saved someone's life last episode. Jester saved multiple people's lives.
There's
last
multiple
episode.
ways to protect people, Brian. You don't always have to just. And here's the other fucking thing. How many fucking times have I said it's useless to just constantly be wasting your spells on hitting cures on people that you know, like if you're consistently doing a cure wounds that is healing like
no, I agree with that.
13 to 20 points, right? And that's at like high level right there, 13 to 20
Right,
points.
right, right.
And then the villain is consistently doing 30 damage. Regardless of what you're doing, they're gonna knock the person down, and you're just wasting a spell slot.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to wait for that person to drop and then heal them back so that they can actually have an action.
Yeah,
Or
I've
it
been
just
saying
doesn't
that the
always
whole
time
time.
up the
I've
way
been
with-
saying that the whole time.
You know what the way Caleb's initiative
Or
was.
sometimes you can like just hide in the hallway for a while and hope that the fight ends and not really. Yeah, no. You can just sit there for a while. That's cool too. That's not.
That's what I do when Travis and I play video games.
There we go, right there. I felt like, you know, if I'm gonna throw some shade, I'll throw some shade that direction.
Well, it's time for Gift of the Week.
Woo! Give it a woo! Yeah, gift.
What is it? I want to see it.
Stop. Our winner for Campaign 2, Episode 55, was sent in by Lisa Bacofen at Nesephine. Let's take a look. This one's long, but it's good. Fail, 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 fail. Natural one, fail, fail. This sums up the. Oh yeah, when she elbowed him in the face. This sums up the entire episode.
I know.
That basis.
I love that kind of roll.
Yasha, Yasha, Yasha. Oh man.
My God. That was just like all of them. Fudge, man.
Oh, man.
Man, that was insane. That took a long time to
Yeah.
put together, so great
Yeah.
job. Congrats to you, Lisa. You have won this.
Dun, da, da, da.
Keyfish.
Keyfish shirt designed by Lauren Ipsum, our pal. This is the softest shirt around.
the softest.
I saw 1,293 of these at Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah.
Every one of them looked amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, this has no sleeves because
Sleeves, as you know.
sleeves, as you know, are bullshit.
Yes.
Remember the group photo? Someone had a 6-year-old with the sleeves are bullshit shirt on?
Yes, so cute.
Maybe like 5, 6 years old. That was awesome.
I feel guilty in every photo up
because
because
in shirts that swear all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Hilarious.
I always wanted the children to come to me in the photo op. So I'm like, come to me, children. I
Don't
will
feel
hug
guilty.
you.
But they sense your desperation, so they're
I
like,
am, like,
"Ugh,
I just-
we'll go to someone more
aw.
socially confident."
That's so sad.
I'm just kidding. It's not true. It's a joke. Taliesin,
Yeah.
Seduces Clay has a question for you. Caduceus seemed very relaxed when he was revived. Was this because he was unaware of the extent of what had happened, or was his vision from the Wild Mother enough to reassure him that everything was okay?
Man, that vision from the Wild Mother was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Matt just giving me just a big hug for everything that happened. That was great. There's some backstory. Finally, I'm like, oh, look, some backstory. I'm so excited. We're going the right direction. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's again, like this is not what rattles him. Other things rattle him. This is not the thing that will do it. I haven't cleared this with Matt yet, but I'm probably of the opinion if you are a grave cleric, you've probably been pushed to this place, like probably in ceremony before a few times, where they've actually done the pop you back a few times to like commune with the.
So you are flatliners.
Yeah.
Some Lord of Light shit.
Flatliners.
Some Lord of Light shit. That's what I picture.
I love you so much for that.
Beric Dondarrion.
Yeah.
Is it Dondarrion? I feel like it's not Dondarrion.
It's not, it's Dondarrion.
Is it Beric?
It is.
That's some like Lord of Light shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know who doesn't know what we're talking about? Wilfredel. Laura, Fraxinus wants to know.
Yes.
How does Jester feel having cast her first Revivify spell?
Aw, she feels pretty good about it. Yeah. Also, like, oh shit, things are real.
Yeah.
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 Like, healing is always, like, second for her, right?
But that's the D&D version of the what is it, the
Defibrillator.
No, I mean like,
adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the adrenaline stab.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
rough.
It's kind of that recognition, though, of like, oh, there is power in this healing
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Steve, remember that scene in Pulp Fiction?
It's like paddles.
Nope.
Yeah.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Not a big Tarantino fan, Steve. Taliesin, Borgavino has a question for you.
Names today, yeah.
Distract us from Steve's shitty taste in cinema. Having now experienced death after living with it for so long in the graveyard, will his views on it change at all?
No.
Or was the experience too quick to have any sort of lasting impact?
No, I mean, like, I think it did have a lasting touch just because it was the Wild Mother coming down and being like, hey, you're doing great, kid. Like, it was.
Did he need that?
Thanks, Mama.
I think I would have been a little more shook if it hadn't happened, if I'd just woken up from nothing and been
Okay.
like, what just happened?
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. But, like,
yeah.
being given that was, like, made everything feel. It'll probably come up in game eventually, but he definitely has a philosophy on the notion of destiny that's very specific. And that definitely was a, like, big.
Where does that come from?
I've been building him for a while now, and I'm finally, like, getting a handle on him.
Feel like you've cracked him?
Yeah, I'm still curious to see what he acts like when siblings finally show up, if they do, because
Yeah.
that's in my head. He is a. Anybody who has siblings or like knows that you revert to a 12-year-old when
You're
your
so different
siblings
around
around.
your siblings
Yeah.
than you are around anybody else.
I think he's a trash fire. I think he's I think once his siblings show up, I think that there's like he's not. I don't think this is the Caduceus you get when his siblings are around. I think it's a bit of a mess.
At what point does character additions come to you guys? Is it Thursday nights after the game? Is it like when you're in the shower, it's just random? Because you guys always talk about how you are constantly thinking about your characters. When does that stuff just kind of end up popping into your head? Is it when you're thinking about the game or when you're
Literally
not?
2 a.m. into your
Yeah.
hotel room in
It can be
Seattle,
Anytime.
talking to yourself in the voice
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
figuring out turns
Yeah,
of
the amount of
phrases.
times, the conversations that I'll have with myself as Jester.
Wait, I
And
now
you'll
just
find out
pictured Taliesin in his hotel room talking to himself like
Yeah.
Caduceus.
That happened a lot this weekend.
It did?
I had like a big breakthrough. I was like, I like this. So I'm like, and I wrote a few things down. Like, I dig that.
I had a character that was Caduceus, who was just the character involvement of a hug. I would talk to myself as Caduceus a lot, and just to be like, all right, that's all right. You got this. You're gonna be okay.
No, and it actually like
Thanks,
in the
Caduceus.
chest. It feels really good. Like it makes my chest cavity, because I'm putting it
Yeah.
in such bass that like my whole sounds so weird. My whole chest vibrates when I do the voice right. So it's just
Ooh, I'd love to lay
Oh
on that.
yeah,
I know.
No, it's really nice.
Can you like hug me and do the Caduceus voice so that I can like
Oh, yeah.
feel the vibration?
Not without charging. Do you have a square?
I was just a USB port usually, so that
Do you have a USB port? Oh, that's
we
awesome.
can charge it.
dude.
We can charge while we do
Some
it.
Elon Musk shit right there.
Some of those
Oh, yeah.
choices, though, they come to you while you're playing.
Yeah.
Like there are some things that you don't realize it's going to be a character trait until like you do it, and then you're like, oh, that felt right.
A lot of asking why you're still there and why you're invested.
Yeah.
You guys ever dump stuff from your backstory that you had intended once you get further along into stuff? Do you ever go like, I kind of, now that I know this character a little bit more, I don't really know if this kind of lines up or makes sense for them anymore? I've done that before with
I feel like there was a lot of
character I
stuff for
came up with.
Jester that I was planning on that just changed as soon as we started playing, and I like had her in motion. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Once she was in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat was just such a base outline. There wasn't really much to. I've been making it up as I go along. Because I only had 3 days to.
To figure it out. I always have these ideas, and then once you start RP, it can
They go-
really
Yeah.
change
They
stuff.
can go
a big-
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can walk in being like, my character's going to be super confident and all this, and then you start playing and you're like, oh no, they have no self-esteem.
Right, exactly.
Never mind.
Travis talked about that a lot for like he had kind of Ford 2.0 definitely. hit
Oh,
pretty,
yeah.
hit
Yeah.
pretty hard for him.
Yeah.
Would you mind just, one of his eyes is covered, and they either both need to be covered, or can you just cover one of them? Because I had just one of them staring at me while you were trying to answer, and it was just a little bit too much.
I feel like if his eyes are mostly covered, though, it's going to be even creepier.
I mean, let's do a little Kurt Cobain. Let's.
Oh, this is kind of cute.
That's kind of interesting.
Aww.
Okay.
That's cute.
Oh, he's grunge.
Yeah.
Grunge Caleb.
Oh.
Laura.
Yeah.
Mark Schock wants to know.
Okay.
How is Jester handling having Caduceus, Ford, and Caleb all that close to death that quickly and rapidly?
I don't know if you could tell, but I was freaking out just a little bit during the game. so that's pretty well
I picked
how
up
I was
on
handling it.
Yeah. I'm not really an expert on behavior, but I picked up.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that. Yeah, and then I forgot that Caleb was unconscious at my feet. How about that? That was a good one.
Parties where that happens.
Here's the thing, when there's this like bloodlust that kicks in when Matt's like, they're looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I'm gonna get the final blow, I'm gonna get the fucking final blow. And then
Yeah.
you're like, it's more important to kill this thing than to heal. And then there's that
it's the
moment.
temptation.
And then I feel like always in that moment is when everything I try doesn't land, and that's the dice gods and the
was gonna
traveler
ask
going,
you-
bitch, know what you're supposed to do. And yeah.
I was going to ask you how full the jail got after this week with all those fails. Were you grabbing anyone else's? Were you eliminating anyone else's dice from the
That would've been nice.
equation?
I wish I would have been.
There were
I
some-
wish
Not before.
There were
Travis
some
is
fan
too far away
theories.
from me now for me to like tick his dice and
Yeah, he has to throw them to you. There were some fan theories out there that because Will Wheaton's name was mentioned at the top of the
Why would you
show,
say his name
that
again
was
with
enough.
this?
Can't we just come up with
We're not on the
a
set right
nickname
now.
for
he who
Will?
must be not be named like that, like what
Yeah.
should it be?
Dude, what about like Steve? What do you think?
I'm trying to think of a good.
What if it's the dark one?
The dark one? Yeah.
But the one, get it? It's a pun.
Yeah, I know. I
get
got
it.
it. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but we like puns around here.
What if it's
Oh.
No, that's all I got.
Oh, that's it? Man, that face. I was ready for something brilliant.
Yeah, I know. It's-
Instead, I'm disappointed. Taliesin. Little Creepin?
Will Creep.
Oh, Will
Will
Creepin?
Creepin.
Will Creepin's not bad.
Yeah, but there's still a Will in
Still
there.
Will in there.
Right, but we're not saying his last name, though. I feel like
Is
the
that the
two
part
names
that's cursed?
combined is what
The
in
dark one.
the dark one.
God,
That's a
Steve,
great
that's such
idea,
fucking
Steve.
good-
good?
What a good pun.
Yeah.
Like
Well done. Well done.
Bring back Steve Cam, Zach. Taliesin.
Yeah.
Godzilla wants to know,
Aw.
how hard is it to spend an entire battle sweating bullets and vibrating with nervous energy, up to and including your character dying, only to swerve back into Caduceus' casual and easygoing manner the moment he's awake again? How do you handle that transition?
Well,
I feel like you might have answered a little bit of this earlier.
A few tricks. One, and I think there's no reason not to say this, due to the circumstances of everything that had happened the week before in our reality, we were really. I was really tired. A lot's happened this week, and we were definitely like all a little bit like, we're just gonna have a nice, chill game, everything's gonna be fine. And so there was almost this sad resignation to so much that was happening of like, of course,
Of course. We have a TBK now.
this is the night.
I was leaving the office and Max goes, well, always like the nights where you guys have early flight out. Matt ends the show like 10:30, you know, you could get out of here pretty early. And then, yeah, not the case.
Yeah, the nervous energy was not the same. And again, knowing that you had that spell, I was kind of,
Right.
it's like, we're not out of the woods yet. Not out of the
Everybody
woods
knew
yet.
you had it, right?
I don't know if everybody did, but he certainly did.
Was that an
I have my Pearl of Power, so I get that extra 3rd level spell slot, which is great.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
had no
it's
idea.
clutch. I had it as Vex too.
Pearl
That's
of
why when
Power?
I saw it, when we had it in the shop, I was like, I'm getting that shit again.
It's,
nuts.
it's fucking great.
Yeah.
That works pretty good. Revivify, tell me more about it. What are the parameters?
It has to be within a minute of the person
A minute,
dying.
that's right. I remember that.
rounds.
That came up, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they could die at the beginning of the fight, and you still are able to use Revivify quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, like, how strict Matt will be with that.
Well, there's a few things that we also have. I have a thing, and I've talked to him a bit about it because I do have a thing where I can kind of put somebody who's dead. I don't remember the name of the spell because I'm exhausted.
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
it's the put them in the fridge,
Yeah.
and they'll hold in that minute for like
Oh,
for like
Walt Disney'em a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You put him in the good state.
Yeah.
The magic freezer will hold a body for a while so that you can still get to that revivify as long as you have a little more time.
See if Matt goes for that though.
I have it.
I don't know though. Like technically the what spell were we using last campaign? Resurrection?
Resurrection, but that's a whole different ball game though.
Yeah, but like in the rules, you don't have to do like a ceremony or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
but
with Ray's dad.
yeah,
Yeah, but revivify though isn't a ceremony. It's literally, I
Bam.
mean, like
Yeah.
it is. It's paddles.
Yeah.
You're not really dead. You're just
yeah.
Cleric shit is
Definitely need to get another diamond though.
Yes, you
you
do.
only have one.
Yeah, you could use that one. Your wedding ring there. Just
That's
kidding.
a
'cause it's
sapphire.
beautiful diamond.
That is a beautiful sapphire.
I love talking about cleric shit because for all the randos that click on this on Twitch, they totally think we're talking about Scientology. That's awesome. Yeah, dude. 4th
Aren't
level
we?
Revivify. Are you out of your
No fan.
goddamn mind? Hey guys, guess what? It's fan art of the week.
Our dad.
I've barely been on the internet. I'm so excited.
Our next giveaway
What is it?
is gonna go to. Max isn't paying attention. He's just yawning. He's yawning this big.
Leave Max alone.
No, Ekaterina Victoria at Otter Space Nerd.
That's a great.
Nice.
Let's take a look.
Whoa.
Yeah, look up top.
Look, that's all the things you saw.
It's the kiln, man.
Oh.
Oh, look at all that backstory.
It's beautiful.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's really cool.
Kiln's gonna be very interesting. I
That
really
is
hope we
so
get there.
cool.
I hope you don't die before you
like,
see the kiln.
Man, I'll get you guys. It's
Okay,
gonna be okay.
don't
Look
say
at
that, please.
Look at that diamond.
I know.
Isn't that beautiful? And those are Matt's hands.
I like the gauntness in the face. I'm really digging. I'm digging the whole deal.
Yeah, that's a
Blue
sleepy
hands.
boy. He's so sleepy.
Or a
Sleepy
blue,
boy.
a little blue tiefling.
He's mad you didn't bring Ronan today because he loves Ronan. He does so
loves Ronan.
He does so good
Ronan
with
loves
it.
him.
But then we wouldn't get Ronin Cam, and I like Ronin Cam.
good. Oh yeah, Ronan Cam.
That's my Twitch feed that I like. Ronin Cam.
Thanks to everyone who submitted.
Oh, are these a thing?
Shh, we're gonna get to the things. Congrats
fuck.
to you, Ekaterina. You have won these
You're having a Kickstarter for this right now.
zebra wood tabletop tiles from our friends at Wormwood Gaming. I'm gonna give you guys half, and I'm gonna keep
Okay.
half too. Now, this is the Kickstarter that launched today. There is a video with it that you guys need to watch because they explain how fucking sick this is.
So fucking sick.
I went to the booth today while you guys did the
How do I
sci-fi
make
panel with our beloved Whitney Moore, and I had my man's Bobby show me how this whole thing works, and it's incredible. And then they showed up today, the Kickstarter launched today,
Oh,
they showed up,
man.
look, coasters on the back.
Yeah.
Hello, I mean,
This
what?
this is for cards?
I mean, what?
What's all this stuff for?
You can put, okay, so that is really cool because there's these beads that go in there, and then you have a magnet that comes with it that you can take them out. So there's death saves.
Oh,
yeah,
shut
there's death saves, spell slots, and you do beads with it, and then you take the magnet and you put the beads in here when you're
That's
done
so
with
fucking
it.
cool. And then look at all this. One of these could be a dice
One
jail.
of them could be a dice jail, one of them could hold a mini if you want, or
See,
your shit.
I want these so bad, but it just means I would take up even more space. Look, and you can also
Yeah, they're
move
magnets.
it around
They're
the
magnets,
table
bitch.
like magic.
What's the one with all the weird with the posts?
This one?
Yeah.
I think this one's to stimulate your. What's that, Max? So you're going to be winning that, which is amazing. Make sure to go to wormwoodgaming.com, check out the Kickstarter, support it. They're already way totally ahead of their goal, but you should go get in on it anyways because those are amazing, and you can also use them for a bunch of different games that aren't D&D. You can also use them as coasters. I mean, you could do a lot of shit with this. And
What is
goddamn, it
no? But
smells
seriously, what
good.
is this for?
I can't remember. Bobby will tell me. It's from the. I think that might be. I think it's the dice
wait,
jail.
is it
That's the
dice
actual
jail?
jail.
Dice jail?
Yeah, you put him in the center there, and he's on timeout.
And then you could put the good ones around it so
Or
he
the
can
ones on
look.
roll.
Yeah,
so
dude.
he can
Or they
see
can
what
change them.
it's supposed to look like.
It's so rad.
That is really cool.
These will never make it to the winner. I guarantee it.
These are coming home with me.
Man,
I
how are
know.
you guys gonna sign those?
Oh,
Yay!
man.
It's very
we'll just
easy.
sign the
There's
coaster
plenty of
card on the
places
back.
to sign
Okay.
Yeah.
it. You can enter our weekly contest by emailing your GIF or fan art to submit.
And it looks like bees.
Talksmachina.com.
I was gonna say, what if bees played
It does look
D&D?
like bees. Rules for our
D&D.
contest are available at critroll.com. Moving on.
D and B's.
Don't forget to watch Worm Life. It's weekly, right, Max?
I think so. Yeah.
I think Worm Life is weekly. It's a great show on YouTube. Check it out. I think they do it every week. Oh my God, Laura.
OMG.
Guess who's back to ask you a question?
I can't wait to find out who is it.
It's Oreo Teabaggin.
Yay!
Jester was so clutch during that fight, closing portals and casting Revivify, all while near the brink of death. Where does she find her bravery in those trying moments?
Well,
Jesus. See what happens when you ask questions like this, you guys?
you know, at her core, no, she's searching for it. Like I said earlier, she's trying to find that bravery. Up until the Blue Dragon fight, the bravery that she had kind of came from naivety,
Where does it come from now?
love for the people she surrounds herself with, and it's like she's kind of trying to find the bravery herself. I don't know if she.
After this fight, how does she feel about herself in that way? Is she surprised by her actions? And is it like, wow, I might be more brave than I thought, or I learned something from this experience?
We will probably get to that in the upcoming
Wait,
episode. Yeah.
shit.
So we'll find out.
Dang,
Okay,
girl.
I'm in. I wasn't going to watch this week, but now I will.
Thanks, Brian.
Okay.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Taliesin, did you get to
Yeah.
answer all of them? Sorry, darling.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm good.
Taliesin. Okay, can I just say, by the way, we had Baby Ronan with us at Emerald City Comic Con this
We
week.
did.
He is so heavy.
I know.
He's 3 feet long. He's taller than my
He's
5-year-old
so-
nephew.
Did you see? I put on my Instagram today. This
Yes, with him and
picture of-
Travis?
Yes.
Oh my God. I saw it seconds before we went live. They were yelling at me to get off my
It's a picture
phone.
from yesterday, but
Yes.
oh my God, he's so big and he can just hold on to his little neck with he like wraps his little feet around it.
He's so happy.
cute.
And he's so chill. At least when I'm around him, because I have I have that presence. I sort of just omit
He's a
emit
chill fucking baby.
But like, bring him on the show again. The people want to see him. They
Well,
want to check
see,
in and
at
see.
this point now in his life,
He's a little squirmy.
well, yes, but that's fine. He's just on a stricter schedule
Yeah,
as far as
so
sleep is
he's
concerned.
kind of in bed right now. Yeah.
7 p.m. is his bedtime. So
Yeah. I wish 7 p.m. was my bedtime.
Same.
As I look at Taliesin droop.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
We're all just like, yeah, that sounds good.
there's some nights that I put him in bed and then I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
The sleep time
And
now.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Taliesin, this is an angle maybe you hadn't thought of regarding this episode. This is from Mischief7. Since Knot wouldn't have had an explosive arrow if Percy hadn't invented gunpowder, how does it feel to have accidentally killed your own character
I'm
by
well aware.
proxy?
This is not a new idea. This is literally what the character was intended to do. I'm very pleased.
Oh my god!
This is
Amazing.
This is literally what Percy was invented to do.
Did you ever think last campaign I may be killing a future character
Yep.
You did? Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. This is the
yeah.
best episode
I love
of Talk
Percy
Talk.
even more than I
Oh yeah,
already
no,
did.
that's pure Percy right there. Of like, well, I fucked somebody's future and probably someone I'm tangentially connected to, and he was not wrong.
It is on brand.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Percy.
Oh, Percy.
Why couldn't it have been Trinket?
He's so crazy.
No!
It's the only thing Sam and I agree on.
Dare you?
He is standing right here.
I'm
mouse
joking,
Trinket.
Laura. You know how I feel about Trinket. Well, we don't have time to talk about it. Answer this
Oh, look,
question.
his
from-
ears are dead. Look how upset he is.
So sad.
Why
a
is he?
sad bear.
Why
He
did he
is so
turn away
sad
from
right
me?
now.
He was facing me 5 seconds ago. Now he's turned away from me.
It's okay. Turn
mad
back.
at
It's
you,
come back.
Brian.
It's
My
okay,
goodness.
buddy.
He's gonna like talking Tina you now, man.
Okay.
This guy's more sensitive than Max.
Look at this derpy face he has now.
He's such a good boy.
Buddy.
I know. We should get like a little fountain thing in him so he just kind of drools every couple of seconds. It just kind of drips.
Oh
You
my
know, maybe
God.
some Fiji water or something. Laura, Bag of Bones 42 wants to know,
Yeah.
after witnessing both the Traveler and the Wild Mother aid her in bringing Caduceus back to life,
Yeah.
how has this experience affected Jester? Has it changed how she perceives the Wild Mother?
I think it Jester believes in the other gods. It's not that she doesn't think they exist. She just thinks that the Traveler is way cooler than any of them. But I mean, obviously, the Wild Mother has a relationship with Caduceus, and I think in her mind, the Wild Mother has the same sort of relationship that the Traveler has with her. It doesn't seem odd that she would appear to help him out, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why when I was asking for help, I was like, hey, Traveler, will you tell the Wild Mother that her dude is fallen right now? Because
Go get his mom.
Yeah, go
He
get his
fell over,
mom.
go get his mom.
He needs some help. So,
Wow. I wonder if the Traveler is cooler. Seems cool.
he's fucking awesome. He's
pretty cool.
cooler.
Like-
I don't really know, though.
I do know. I do.
But I don't.
He's
Because I feel like he's
do.
not good. I feel like he's not good.
I feel
No,
like you're not trusting people.
I'm
I
not
think you have
trusting
trust
people.
issues.
I'm around you guys all the
The
time.
Traveler
That's
is the
fair.
tits. He's the coolest.
Did you say he's the tits?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a cool saying. How come when I say it, I get in trouble? Taliesin Galactic Llamas has a question for you.
Of course,
Galactic Llamas.
man.
Those are the best kind. Does
Llamas.
Caduceus harbor any resentment towards Nock, considering she technically killed him?
Technically.
Technically, I think there'll be a little bit of a hey buddy talk, but like, hey little buddy, be a little more careful there, going straight.
But
into
not a
things.
chastising.
No, things happen. But yeah, we gotta get a little better about keeping everybody on the same page. Oh, there you go,
Oh, that was a much better clip than I got before.
Jingo.
Are you gonna make a dick shape out of that?
No, I'm just
Yes.
getting.
Yeah.
It's weirdly satisfying.
Okay, I just
isn't
gotta
it?
make the grains go together. That's how you make it click the best way.
Well, some of the magnets are for different. Yes, there you go. This is what happens, Jerry.
Sorry.
Laura,
Is there another one down here?
there is. It's sort of towards Taliesin there. There you
we
go.
found it.
I
I'm sorry.
I
to the
promise
winner
when we
of the
send
fan
this
art.
out to the winner of GIF of the week or fan art of the week, it will be in one piece.
See, I'm doing this on purpose so that we'll have to give them a different set. So I
Oh,
can
you're
keep-
breaking it so you have to buy it, sort
yeah,
of a situation.
basically, that is the goal here.
I used to do that with toys when I was a kid. I would want a toy, and my dad would say, you know, you're not going to get it, and I would break it, and he'd have to buy it, you know. And then I just put the arm back together or whatever. Laura, Noodle King TV.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, you can answer a
Yeah,
question.
I'm ready. I'm
She's
ready.
ready.
When Molly died, Jester said she needed to find some diamonds. Does she find any sense of atonement now that she was able to revive a fallen comrade?
If anything, it's a fuck, I should have been there for Molly too.
You think she feels that now? Do you think?
Yes, because now she's seen it in action.
She's seen what it can actually do, and she's wishing she had that when.
If I had been there when Molly was there, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow, I hadn't even thought about that. That's true. Shit,
Yeah.
that's nuts. Gotta have a cleric.
I don't know if I would have realized at the time that I needed a diamond, though. I probably would have tried it.
We would have tried something.
Tough.
Would have been more guilt-inducing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taliesin. Kaizo the Stoic wants to know, what does Mr. Clay feel about the fiends you've been facing? How do they rank compared to the undead?
They're, I mean, slightly better than the undead. They're, I mean, they're better, but they don't belong here. I mean, it's you know, it's like having an infestation in your home. It's like, it's nothing personal, but you belong outside. You shouldn't be in here, and we're going to have a very frank and serious discussion that may lead to some violence until appropriate boundaries are respected by everybody involved.
I think that'll go well.
This is the
It usually
easiest
goes well
character to
with
play when I'm
bugs in
tired.
my house.
This is the best.
You should just
Yeah.
be
Oh,
tired
yeah.
all the time whenever
That's
you
what I'm
come.
working on.
You're doing
You're like, I
great,
am.
sweetie.
Yeah.
I am tired all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, we were in all different
always
stages
tired.
of dozing off today at different
Yeah.
points. Laura, Monado Boy 123 wants to know, does Jester regret bringing Sprinkle and Nugget along to Xhorhas?
In retrospect, Nugget really should have stayed with Mama a little bit longer, yeah. Sprinkle, though, kind of indestructible. Sprinkle is awesome. And protected, well protected within Jester's armor.
Yeah,
That's how I'm saying Sprinkle is not dead.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I think,
Imagine he's constantly moving on you.
Yeah,
Like,
around, like curled around my neck when we're not in combat. If we're in combat, he like dives down into like her leather bustier or whatever the fuck she wears. Is
sure, yeah.
that what it's called?
I mean, whatever
What
you
is
need to tell yourself at the
Yeah,
end
armor.
of the
it's
day.
like she's got like an armored corset kind
Yeah,
of
an
thing.
armored corset.
This is gonna be a
Technically,
thing.
she wears studded leather armor. Technically.
Technically.
So that's what that is.
But still hot, which is all that matters. I do the exact same thing with every character. I'm like, they're wearing studded leather armor, but in a hot way.
Right? Right?
Taliesin,
Yeah.
Bubbly 1997 wants to know. 1997 was pretty bubbly for me.
Probably.
As a Grave Domain cleric, you've taken the role of a healer and generally supporting other players instead of dealing damage like Percy or Molly. Is stabilizing and healing and preventing crits as enjoyable as dealing a lot of damage?
Yeah, because a lot of that, and I gotta say, because I'd never really played a cleric before, but there is so much satisfaction to be found in looking Matt Mercer in the eye as you ruin something that he was working on.
Yes.
It's it's just, anytime he's like, oh, and it's a critical, and you go, no,
No, it's not.
No, it's not. And he dies a little inside. And
Yeah.
that's pretty, I mean, like, I
Bane
never
is
really had
pretty
that feeling.
awesome.
Doing damage, you don't get that feeling. Because then that's just you inflicting something on one of his toys, but like actually like when he's trying to do something and you just like slap it out of his hand.
Which is what he feels with the stunning strike, I'm sure.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
and counterspell, I'm sure.
Yeah, counterspell.
What level do you guys have to be at to get Counterspell?
They have it, I think.
Really? Already?
I don't have
I think,
counterspell.
I think
Caleb has it, but I think he has higher levels than. Does he
Yeah.
have higher levels than us already?
Wizards are more wizardy.
Wizards are weird. They don't know
Wizards
anything
are
about
more
this
either.
wizardy? You don't say.
What's going on a pillow? Yeah.
This one's interesting. This is from Karolina Chalupska. Save us from Brian's terrible mispronunciation of my last name
Wow.
with the answer to this question. Now,
Amazing.
how would you guys say that?
Chalupska?
It's not Chalupa, Steve.
Chalupska.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Chalupska?
Maybe.
I'm a big ska fan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You
What's the
fuck with
question?
Operation Ivy?
You crossed the line
Stop.
with Max.
You know about Less Than Jake?
Stop it.
Let's Go Bowling? Did you ever fuck with Let's Go Bowling?
I do know let's go on.
Do you guys coordinate your cleric spells and strategies in any way? Or does all the division of tasks and focus happen organically?
No, I mean,
We should do more.
we do it a little
A
bit.
little bit.
I mean, we whisper.
Like,
There's
are
whispers.
you taking that? I ain't gonna take
Yeah, are
that.
you
Or
gonna
we should
take-
both have that? I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes we'll go like, oh, you're taking Bane, so I'll take Bless this time so that we can disadvantage Matt and advantage us at the same time.
That's interesting.
Like, yeah, what are you like? Well, I'll take stone shape and.
Yeah, if he has
and
stone shape, then I'm not going to take
a lot
that
of the
too,
utility
or-
stuff.
But like when we were on the water, both of us took control water because we figured it would be useful. We both had the food, make food and water because.
Make water can be very useful in the right circumstance.
One of y'all makes it and the other one controls it.
For some reason, hearing Taliesin say that is
Oh
just
my God,
funny.
Yeah, it
we
was.
should
It's funny as
seriously
fuck.
like think about that.
Oh yeah, it's been in my
Clerics
head.
are awesome!
Yeah, but like team cleric.
We can like make water and then Ford can do stuff with it, even if we're somewhere where there's no water.
Yeah, dude.
Well, we have 5 minutes left, so we're gonna have some search for grog questions because you guys haven't been on since search for grog.
Oh shit.
Wow. Okay.
So rapid fire through these. Taliesin, Alpi67. What?
I've been on Sin Search for Grog.
You have already? You have?
Yeah, but that's okay.
why it's a lot of Taliesin questions and then Taliesin and Laura.
Do you want to go?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
No, there's
Bye.
questions about Presalia.
Boring. Taliesin, everyone that's been on talks before said that one of the best moments for them was hearing Percy's voice again.
Aw.
How was it for you to slip into his shoes?
It felt so good.
Yeah, seemed like
I
you
had
a blast.
like I found my little accent exercises and was like, I miss doing this. It was so nice.
I
Yeah.
like how
Just being a smarmy, shitty. It was so good to be a prouncy bitch. He's such a bitch. He's a bitch.
He is a bitch.
But-
Yeah.
so wonderful.
He's such a.
best
He's the
bitch.
best kind of bitch.
yeah.
Yeah. The shade at Keyleth was really pleasant. That was a lot of fun.
It's good.
You threw shade at everybody
I did.
except your wife.
No, never.
You would never shade your wife, but everybody
Never.
else, you threw some hard shade, and it made me so happy. I miss Percy so much.
The Greyhound asks, how was it revisiting Percy and Vex and their dynamic after so long playing characters who interact very differently than those two? What do you miss the most about playing them together?
Fucking power couple, man.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's weird because it did like I feel like we didn't miss a beat with how it like felt going back to yeah.
Yeah.
Felt so good. Oh, I'm ready for more.
Silly Bill asked, Taliesin, had you remembered Scanlan's joke about losing your arm before you started? Were you surprised that Matt made it happen? And Laura, what were your thoughts?
Sam reminded me.
I had no recollection of this moment, and so I was completely caught off guard when that was happening. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now in this game?
Yeah, Sam reminded me that was a joke and that it was going to happen, but like I thought he was just being Sam, and
Yeah.
we're not actually going to do that. Sam, shut the fuck up.
He is a
It's
troll.
not funny.
He is a troll.
And then he did it, and I'm like, I don't understand what is up and down anymore. This is, I like it was brilliant,
Little
and
teeny Percy hand coming out of
That was
his
amazing.
shoulder.
I was very Sam quite impressed me with his like, oh no, I'm not letting this not happen.
Yeah. A question for Tumblr, Vesper de Rollo. Is there a story behind where Percy and Vex got their wedding rings?
Not yet.
Oh my.
Shit must have had to go down.
Yeah, right? Are they made of white stone?
I mean, I don't think you can make a ring out of. I mean, like there's the green crystals that you can do because that kind of thing. But like,
That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
Like
I want
a
to.
polished green crystal ring? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of has some magic glow in it.
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah, we got to think about that.
Yeah.
Something I didn't think about, Taliesin, Mr. Magnetism. Did Matt end up releasing the Golden Snitch back to Percy for the Search for Grog one
Nope.
shot? He did not?
No. Didn't need it.
Yeah, Mr.
Percy-
156 points of damage or whatever that was.
The Golden Snitch is gone.
Percy's energy.
I have an anti-snitch now.
People don't know, but the Golden Snitch is gone.
Yeah.
I use an anti-snitch
The
now.
Golden Snitch was stolen.
Yeah.
Literally in real life.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It's gone. It's literally
It got
gone.
stolen.
It's somewhere out in the world, fucking up games.
Some of Matt's stuff got stolen, and
Yeah,
that
his
was
car
with
got
it.
broken into. And
It's gone.
I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that whoever broke into his car and took it, that something of Talison's soul in that dice made them crash. I hope they were fine. I hope they were fine. I hope they were totally fine.
Ryan.
Like a sugar crash or something.
Yeah,
They
like
have
just
a really
when they
bad
got
day.
home, they were like, "Oh, I don't have the energy to get online and talk shit about women. I have to just go to sleep."
No, the anti-snitch worked out very
The
well.
anti-
Yeah,
Which is
the
pretty great.
anti-snitch. Kimber May for Taliesin and Laura. What are your plans for Percy's severed arm now that he grew a new one?
Did we keep it?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
should
it
you
in the
put it
bag
up
of
in the house
holding.
somewhere? How long does an arm last?
Holding
Well,
a while.
If what?
In the bag of colding a while.
Oh, yeah.
It'll last a while.
Is a bag of colding transparent? Can you see into it?
No.
No. Why would you want to see into the bag of cold?
So you could see the arm, and
The
keep it
amount of
preserved.
stuff that's in that bag of colding is
it's just
fucking
covered in troll dick now or
It's
something.
no. I still have the Kevdak skin because
Oh.
Grog wanted his tattoo.
Oh, wait,
So-
no, I think that was, he
had
put
it
that,
kingdom
like,
leathered,
he
yeah.
like, took the tattoo and, like, didn't he, like, do something with
He
it?
did. He crafted. He had a
Yeah,
craft
it's,
day.
the Kevdak skin, I think, is, like, now, like, on him or
Like a fancy
something.
jacket. It's like a fancy jacket, I think, or something.
Yeah.
No, that's
think so.
foul.
It's awesome.
Travis, I think I'm right.
We'll find out. I'll ask him.
Is Travis here?
No, I was
No,
talking
but I'll
to
ask
the
him when I
internet.
get home.
We can actually make like a little cardboard welcome to a Whitestone greeter, and we can just attach it onto like a mechanism, so Percy's arm is just always
Oh
wearing.
my god. Oh my god. That's the best
like it.
idea.
It's
Cardboard
like,
guy.
it's like the cowboy
You
and
know,
on the
it
strip.
would be really cool. Like you could put a grave. You could have something in the crypt and just have "Here lies Percy," but then you're still.
Like in front of the car dealerships where the guy is like,
Yeah, the wavy-
You just have Percy's arm. Come get your wagon or whatever the fuck.
Paint your wagon. I don't know.
Paint your wagon?
That's the show.
That's not how you do it.
No.
That does not look like an arm.
Oh, I was doing the
Oh, you're doing the guy?
inflatables.
I love your tired impression of it. It was just
I love
Allison going.
how much of the show tonight your eyes have been closed.
Oh, yeah.
Like half the.
Whenever you're
Half of it,
answering a
yeah.
question,
Like-
Taliesin's eyes were closed. And half of Taliesin's answers
Answered.
the questions.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
Elliot.
it's
That's
cool.
how I imagine Caduceus talks, just like
Yeah, no.
eyes closed most of the time.
You would think Taliesin was in his car before the show hitting a fucking gravity bomb.
Living the dream right there.
Dang,
No,
we
I
talked
was- I
about
was on the
ska, we
couch for a
talked
little-
about gravity bongs. This has been a good night. Mobtown, you guys know about Mobtown?
No.
Oh man, who else do we have, Steve?
Stop.
Who else did I leave out?
Sugar Ray.
Oh.
Sugar Ray
That
was not ska.
I'm just. I
That was prog rock. Sublime? That's not ska.
That's not ska.
No, that's prog rock.
Oh.
Matt.
Sublime prog rock? Yeah, Sublime was heavy prog rock, dude. Right, Henry?
Oh, look at that tongue.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. I would like to
Henry.
thank Laura and what's left of Taliesin for joining us tonight.
Sleeping the sleep of the just tomorrow.
Episode 56 airs this Thursday.
Oh, man.
And then remember, we're taking a week off.
Yes.
Till then, please, please, please don't forget to love each other. And don't worry, it's almost Thursday.
Woo!
That's really loud. Could you wait? Take the pictures now while they're laughing. Chris, take the pictures now while they're laughing.
It's not cool.
Don't just like when I tell you, come in and grab a nice organic moment.
If Wilmot's not making the face.
I don't mean, 100 shutters. It sounds like TMZ just walked in. You're hoping to get a shot of my vag.
Wow.
Well, did they?
What a way to end the episode.
Good night, everyone. Guess we're on this camera now.